Hey, how's it going? I'm not sick. Actually, I'm doing a little bit of a operation here. I was dissecting Tom Clancy's Division 2. And while I was dissecting the game, I realized something. I realized that, once again, Ubisoft feeds off itself. And when I say it feeds off itself, it has no problems with taking from some games and putting it to another game as long as, it suits them. And the big thing that they did was, while I'm playing the game, I started to have like a flashback or a memory from the past, like this, like in that psychology class that I took. I only had one psychology class, and in that psychology class, the guy talked about how this one doctor bit into a cookie, and it reminded him of the olden days when he was a young chop and everything else, and yada yada, blah blah blah, yakety smack. Well, the thing is, while playing the game, I experienced something that gave me that instant flashback. That's something that was like, whoa, I've been here before. And it isn't because in Splinter Cell Conviction, you actually do go to DC. There is a DC section, which is a good chunk of the game, where you play inside of DC, which is really awesome.
To Reed.
No, the smart play is to talk to Galliard. We can find Reed later.
I concur. I want to know more about Megiddo, and Lucius Galliard is the only source we have.
Okay, go. I'll freeze Galliard in place.
Galliard.
Mr. Galliard, my name is Anna Grimsdottir. I'm calling on behalf of Tom Reed at 3rd Echelon.
I know who you are. I just finished talking with your boss. What does Reed want now?
Director Reed felt that the resolution that you two came to probably wasn't satisfactory for all sides, and was wondering if you'd be open to further discussion on the matter.
Oh, how very thoughtful of him. The answer is still no.
He'd like to know if there's anything else that could be put on the table to get you to reconsider.
A bribe.
Mr. Galliard.
But there's... Wait. There's some aggressive guys in this game that come at you hard. They come at you hard because at one particular point in Splinter Cell Conviction, you had to kill a bunch of this private military's group of men. You had to kill a whole bunch of people to get out of there. And they weren't that happy about it. So they were very upset with Sam Fisher at the time. They were cursing and they were just extremely aggressive. I remember it wasn't easy to concentrate on the game sometimes because they were just so freaking aggressive. So I'm going to show you a piece right over there, or maybe over here. It doesn't matter. I'm going to show you a piece of this when the game gets very aggressive. I'm also going to show you a piece of Tom Clancy's Division 2, at least the beta that I was playing around with. You'll get a chance to see that same hardened, almost identical, aggressive yelling at you to distract you.
That easy! You're gonna pay for the airfield! You got plenty of the airfield! It's no gas leak, Fisher! It's bullets! Damn it! I'm out! Reloading! Got him! Right there! Cover me! I gotta reload! But we ain't going in! Last frag tonight! Now you want to play get... Fight like a man! No escaping this time! Hide in the shadows like a coward? Hey, there he is! Give me a sec to reload! Got you! You're gonna pay for the airfield! You don't get a chance, Fisher! Shit! Think you can hide from me, Fisher? Fuck you! There's nowhere to hide. Me? Like a wolf. Yeah. Come on! Fuck you! See? Gotta stop this! Fuck you!
Serious trauma detected. Agent deceased.
Okay, Truce. It's go time. Hostile target war. Firing attack. It's over, asshole. Tommy! Shit, I'm out. I hear you. Go around.
Agent requesting backup.
Vision set! Keep focused! Friendly down and out! Screw you! You!
Incoming backup request.
Division! It's gonna get you!
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent.
This is BlackList. BlackList was the first time that I had seen drones used. First time I had seen radio-controlled cars used. Now, you probably remember a video not too long ago of me holding my radio-controlled car, and the anger from my head immediately disappeared because, you know, RC cars, especially mine, has a very strong sentimental value. But while playing the Division 2, I paused for a second. After I killed the bad guy, the controller, the radio control car stays around. And I was like, whoa, this is exactly like BlackList. Splinter Cell, BlackList. Where they have a whole bunch of controllers that are running around who have control of radio control vehicles, mainly cars, and they are coming at you, and those robots will keep coming until you take down the operator.
Water filtration plant.
Could be their actual target.
No, the drone isn't responding. Hang on. Setting another one.
Your men are after the water filtration plant. Why?
Go to hell. I'll tell you. Biological weapon. They're using a disease.
To poison the water supply? How do I get the bombs off the hostages?
The code. Flash drive on my belt. I told you everything you wanted. I helped you. You can't kill me, please.
First objective is complete. Get moving to the next one.
Let's go for a walk.
Okay, Sam, something you need to know about these drones? One shot knocks it out of action, but a couple, that sets off the explosive charge inside. Could be, useful in the right spot. That's all I'm saying.
Serious trauma detected. Agent requesting backup.
So I thought it was interesting to see something come back from the past, to have that very strong, aggressive group of private military guys. That's what it really sounded like. It sounded very similar to the same guys that was in Splinter Cell Conviction. They just happened to be in DC too, so you never know. It was relatable. And I didn't bite into a cookie. I bit just a small bite into a game that reminded me of the previous games from these guys. I mean, it's gonna happen because the Division is very similar to I'm Still Alive. Have you ever played that game before? Have you ever played I'm Still Alive? You need to check that game out. If you haven't played it, you'll get an eye opener. It's from Ubisoft China. Those guys are very interesting, indeed. It's a very good game. I have to admit, I never finished it. It's not exactly easy for me, especially when you only have a single bullet in a gun. That's the end of this video. One bullet. I'm used to an entire clip, you know what I'm saying? A whole clip at least, to get me started. A clip and a half, 30 rounds, unlimited pistol. Nah. One bullet in an automatic.
Shade Tech cash accounted for. Bring it on back to base.
Wait, was it a dog? What are they experimenting on dogs for?